My entire family on my mother's side either grew up on farms or still farm. I have cattle in Stone County, and I have my grandparents' farm that I managed to keep in the family, and something that we keep cows on now.
Mississippi Department of Public Safety Commissioner Sean Tindell chose law for his career, serving as an assistant district attorney and opening his own law firm. Tindell was elected to represent parts of the Gulf Coast in the Mississippi Senate, then chosen as a judge for the Mississippi Court of Appeals before eventually receiving a call from Governor Tate Reeves to lead the state's Department of Public Safety.
Because I did know how much it would take, the importance of it, the stress of it, the things that you have to deal with. It was one decision that I wasn't going to take lightly.
He would accept, but even as Commissioner of Public Safety, Tindell would not forget his rural roots. With the transition of the MDOT Law Enforcement Division to Public Safety and the Commercial Transportation Enforcement Division, Tindell's goal is to aid agriculture, not put up a roadblock.
We're trying to move those products. We recognize the importance of the farmers, that the season is limited. They can only make so many trips, and if we're holding them up, we're holding up economic development in our state, and we're holding up commerce. And it's something that we want to be part of the solution. We want to be part of the success story, and we don't want to be a restriction on that.
Tindell's office has worked with other state agencies and the Mississippi legislature to increase weight limits for agricultural haulers, as well as new harvest permits allowing the same commercial vehicles on Mississippi's interstates.
I've emphasized on them, let's focus on the ones that are the habitual offenders and the ones that are doing the worst when it comes to the overweight loads. And I think with that message, particularly from the top down, we've seen those improvements.
And Tindell has a few more ideas he hopes are in the works for agriculture, because he knows certain family members from Stone County are always watching.
I think one of the first issues that came up when I was a legislator, there was a bill dealing with the failure of individuals who buy cattle at an auction would leave and wouldn't pay. And I had some questions about the bill when it was presented on the floor by Senator Hudson. It wasn't 30 minutes later that JB was calling my mom saying, well, what's he doing up there? You got to get that boy straight.
Still, being named a friend of agriculture and a friend to Farm Bureau, Tindell says, takes him back to that farm in South Mississippi.
I think about my grandfather and spending time on their farm in Stone County, and I know that him and my grandmother would both be very proud of me. When I called my mom, she was ecstatic when I told her, and just the impact that Farm Bureau has as being a voice for agriculture and farmers in our state, and the importance that my family sees in that too, was a very proud moment for me, and I'm very honored.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Mississippi Farm Bureau Federation Friend of Agriculture, Sean Tindell.